Welcome back, boys and girls. We're going to read some more of Because of the Rabbit by Cynthia Lord. Before we start chapter 8, let's do a quick recap of chapter 7. If you remember that our main character had gone to school, it was her first day at public school after being homeschooled for many years. She did not have such a great day, and when she got home, things only got worse because the rabbit that she and her game warden father had rescued, she's named it Loppy, they have to surrender it to the animal shelter. But the good news is she is able to talk her dad into letting her keep the rabbit at their house just until someone claims it. If someone comes forward and says they've lost a rabbit and they think Loppy is theirs, she'll have to surrender it or give it up. But until then, she gets to keep Loppy at her house, and if nobody comes to claim Loppy, then she'll get to keep the rabbit. Today we're going to read chapter 8 and the fact that the author gives us: some rabbit pairs bond easily and others take a long time to become friends. That night I put Be Yourself and You Got This back on the windowsill with the rest of my rock collection. I felt I'd failed at both of them. I didn't get school at all, and it didn't even feel possible to be yourself. For tomorrow, I needed something easier. Maybe keep going? That rock came from the top of Mount Kehidden. Dad, Owen, and I had climbed that mountain one day, and it was a hard hike at the top. I wanted to give up and sit by the trail side and wait for them to come back down. But Owen said, keep going, and I did. Keep going felt like work, though. Don't quit, even if you want to. I wondered how long Mom would make me go to public school before I could change my mind and go back to homeschooling. Loppy hopped over to a sweatshirt I'd left on the floor and dug at it until it was bunched up like a nest. Then he flopped in it. It felt warm and safe to have Loppy here, like I didn't have to face all those hard things by myself. Mom had said not to get attached to him, but I'd been carrying a hole inside me since Owen went off to school last year, and this little rabbit had jumped right into that hole and made himself at home. I smiled at Loppy, chewing the tag off my sweatshirt. Maybe Papa really had sent me some rabbit magic. Tomorrow, if I got scared or sad, I could just think of him waiting for me, like my own furry little happy ending. I imagined the people at school as characters in Papa's stories. Miss Hutton would be a beaver, always working hard. Miss Martell would be a hummingbird flitting around the classroom. Iris might be a skunk, friendly but not always. Leah seemed like a pretty deer. And Jack? He was a hard one, maybe a bobcat hunting by himself, or a red squirrel chattering about things he liked. Somehow, imagining them as animals made things easier. I tossed Keep Going on my bed next to my backpack for tomorrow and settled down to do my homework. In my assignment notebook, our group project was first on my list of things to do. I still felt annoyed that I hadn't had much chance to contribute to my group's ideas, but Iris had a point. A video would be easier on the day we presented because the other kids would be watching the screen, not looking at us. Also, we could film more than one take if we messed up. I tapped my pencil on my assignment notebook. We'd probably have to shoot the video outside of class, though. When would we do that? I smiled as an idea formed in my mind. What if I invited my group over to my house? Even if we introduced each other in pairs on the video, there was no reason we couldn't film it together. We'd get the project done and the other kids would be in my world instead of me trying to fit into theirs. I could ask Mom to get us some good snacks and they could meet Loppy. Now that Lappy was mine, I could tell the other kids about him. We'd have such a great time that it'd bounce us right over that friendship bump. It was a perfect plan. When I came downstairs to ask Mom about the snacks, Owen was talking to her in the kitchen. If I make the soccer team, Jordan said I could ride home with him. I'll text you, but if I don't come home on the bus, it's good news. Okay, Mom said. Fingers crossed. I'll be anxious to hear all about it. Mom, I'm going to invite my group project kids over, I said. Can you buy some good snacks? Sure, she said. What day are they coming? I hope tomorrow. I was so excited to invite Iris, Leah, and Jack to my house. We'd have fun and they'd fall in love with Lappy just like I did. After all, who wouldn't want to spend time with a cute rabbit? He'd be my furry secret weapon. And that is the end of our chapter for today, boys and girls. I'll see you next time.